Number 17 in recording. You know, I think it would be nice. I thought it would be nice, but it'd be a good experience for every kid in high school to spend about an hour or two locked up in a cell in jail. It would probably have a strong, what am I trying to say, lesson to be learned. It wouldn't hurt a kid at all to spend an hour or so in jail. I've done mine. I tried. I've been in jail, probably every bit of 2 hours or more. I was in the Navy. I was in a little town of Arctic, Rhode Island, and I was in a little tavern that I visited. It had a bumper pool table. Me and the guys played bumper pool, and my dad had sent me back. I knew I was only going to be in the States a couple of months before I shipped out again, and I was driving a 1 or 2 year old Lincoln Capri coupe, 2-door hardtop white, almost new Lincoln. And when I came out of, I had a date that night. When I came out of the bar there to get in my car, still daylight, probably between 5 and 6 o'clock. 2 big, handsome city policemen was walking down the sidewalk. Walked up to him and said, "Say, young man," said, "you don't know who owns this white Lincoln here, do you?" I said, "Yeah, it's mine." I said, "Up on the curb or something?" He said, "Come with me." And they took me by each arm and walked me to the jail. City Hall and jail, it wasn't a block and a half. I mean, it was just right down the street. And it said, "So we got 14 unpaid parking tickets on that same car. What do you know about it?" Well, of course, I had to deny it. I had been saving them. I was a smart ass, bragging about all these parking tickets I had. I had a glove compartment full of them. What was unique about this town, they didn't put them underneath the wiper blade. They tied them. They had a little string on. They tied them to the wiper. So you had to untie them or break the string to get them off. And I had all 14 of them in my glove compartment. So they took me to jail and said, "You'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning," said, "You'll have to see the judge." And I'm telling you, this was, Paul Revere must have built this damn jail. It was an old rock. Took me down into the basement, damp, dark, old steel door with a sliding metal door on an eye thing where you see into the cell. Took all my valuables, said, "Give me your belt." I said, "What do you need my belt for?" He said, "Well, we have had people try to hang themselves." I said, "I don't believe I'm going to hang myself over 14 parking tickets." But they took me a belt and everything and said, you'll go in court 10 o'clock in the morning. So I was sitting over feeling sorry for everybody that ever went to jail, laying on just a slat steel bunk, no bunk, no mattress, nothing on, just steel. Hadn't been there a half hour or so. I'd been drinking beer and I needed to go to the bathroom. So I rattled the door and they come back downstairs. I was down in the basement underneath it. The office was upstairs. And I said, "I need to go to the restroom." He said, "You see that 5-gallon bucket in the corner there?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "That's your restroom." And he said, "What do you take us for, a bunch of damn fools?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, they'd take when I give them my valuables, they took my car keys, went back and got my car, brought it behind the jail." And they said, "Those 14 parking tickets you didn't know anything about, they was in the glove compartment." So there wasn't much else I could say there. So I was sitting there laying, feeling sorry for myself, and that was before we had cell phones or anything, so I didn't know, wasn't any way for my girlfriend to know what was going on. And maybe total, I might not have been there 2 hours. And another guy I'd never seen before come down. Evidently they'd changed the watch. And he was a sergeant. He said, Woodring said, you'll be AWOL in the morning if you're not there in muster. Call, aren't you? I said, yes, sir, I sure will. He said, come on. He took me up and he gave me all my valuables and everything. He said, here's your appointment date. You need back here in the morning at 10 o'clock. And he let me go. I took my car and picked my girl up and went on and had my date. And the next morning I went to court, and I would give anything. It was a news release, a real small little piece in the paper. And I had it for years, but I've lost it. And it said, it was headlined Woman Motors. It says, Miss Marion Woodring of the United States Navy was charged with 14 unpaid parking tickets. She pleaded guilty. And so my record's pretty clean, so they thought I was a woman with that name Marion. But I'm feeling sorry for everybody ever in jail. It was a real experience, and I don't ever want to be in jail again, I can tell you that.